Hey y'all, welcome to whatever day it is of the series. So yesterday I took a break. Yesterday I took the day off because it was Memorial Day. Doesn't mean I didn't work. It just means I didn't make a video. I was kind of I really like this unscheduled work time. Anyways, in case we haven't met, my name is Jason Littrell. I'm a hospitality management consultant based here in New York City, serving the world with automations, marketing, sales, and operations sorcery with a lot of fun tools. So yesterday I took the day off. Although I did finish the Ops Nerd newsletter, and so the purpose of the newsletter is to remain top of mind. And also, you'll see at the top of this the description in this video, there's going to be a call to action to sign up for the newsletter. Now, why would I do that? What's the point of that? And the point of that is to get a small piece of information about you so that I can consistently nurture you throughout time. So very few people read this or see these videos, but what I do every single day is I put a little marker on the world's second largest search engine, which is YouTube. And every day it says something along the lines of Jason Littrell is a management consultant for hospitality. And so when that repeats and happens again and again and again, whenever people look for content about how to do X, Y, Z, then my content will be more likely to show up, right? And so because I've been doing videos so consistently, the numbers of my numbers keep growing very, very slowly. And this, just like any SEO, this is a very, very long game. But every time I make a video, I run it through my AI, which will read, and I've trained it to give me several things, like as in like a summary, brief biography of me, timestamping, quotes and notable quotes and things that I said, and then it spits out search terms like how to do X, Y, Z which is answering the questions that my customers and clients would have going through their minds, right? So I'm engaging the conversation that's happening in their mind, and that is how SEO works. So if I'm answering the relevant questions that somebody has, then they're going to go on YouTube or Google and say, how do I keep my staff happier? How do I retain my staff? How do I recruit staff? And so like they're going to be like, okay, well, Jason's been making videos about this every day for the last year, and so Jason is the expert in this. So we're going to serve Jason as the top search result for that. So that's why I do that. And then the newsletter is a way to if people want to, if they don't want to be on YouTube every day looking for what I might say next, then I send a newsletter that says, here are the 3 things that I thought were important this week. It's going to take less than 3 minutes to read, and it's called the Ops Nerd newsletter. And now eventually, some of those people, a small percentage of those people are going to be like, I want to work with Jason. And then all they're going to have to do is reply to an email. And so this is nurturing, it's called top of mind, it's SEO. And so all of these things kind of work together. And so as the newsletter builds, I'm currently running an automation that's going through every single one of my contacts saying, hey, do you want to be on the Ops Nerd newsletter? It only takes 3 minutes a week, and it's going to tell you all the AI and nerdery that you can apply to your business today. And that's the big promise. So it doesn't take very long. It's easy to consume. It's very free, and it's free. And so that's the whole game. And so I'm just trying to provide value without anybody having to provide a lot in return. And all I'm really asking for is their email address, not even their name and their phone number. Although if you're on my list already, then I already have your name, phone number, and email address. But yeah, so that's the whole game. So that's kind of what I did yesterday, was just making the template, and it takes me about 10-15 minutes to put together. Nothing crazy, because I'm basically summarizing all the stuff that I did in the week anyways. And you know what I do every day? I tell YouTube. So every tip, it's harder to narrow down what to talk about than it is to find things to talk about, because I use all kinds of AI and automation stuff all the time. And I have 3 weekly events, or two weekly events, and one every other week. So like today, for instance, we're doing Bar Teams Live, where I get together with a couple consultant friends and we just chop it up and we just argue and debate about the right way to do things. On Wednesdays, I've got client support sessions, and I also have this a brand sales mastermind where I talk with where I talk with brand sales reps and brand owners about how to approach and talk to bars, basically, and in a meaningful and respectful way that provides value. And then on Thursdays, I have AI and automation sorcery. So 3 things in the newsletter, 3 events in the week. It's not hard to find one thing from each of those things. And it's typically, I just launched it, but it's one tool, one technique, and one operational thing. I don't know. But it only takes 3 minutes to read. Very easy, very snackable, very consumable. And if you're curious, there's more stuff to discover on the email, and it's right there in your inbox. So it just taught me a lot. Like, it also teaches me a lot about email deliverability, and if I'm going to be providing these kind of services and automations and systems for my clients, I should probably have a pretty good mastery of them myself. And so I'm eating my own dog food. I'm practicing what I preach, and I'm playing the long game. And this is how it goes. But just an update about the HR system. Had kind of a bit of a breakthrough yesterday in data visualization. So one of the big things that you have to do is, like, you have to articulate the value really fast. So you have to, like, when you're implementing a system for any client, this is why people don't like to work with consultants, because they're like, what does a consultant do? But a good consultant will tell you exactly what the return on their investment is, on your investment is with the consultant. And so, like, what I'm doing is I'm inputting feedback data into, so I'll just give you the whole workflow real quick. So the whole workflow is that, like, we will nudge managers and staff to do shift reports. And then once a week, let's say Monday or Tuesday, then we're asking managers for specific data on how well each bartender performed. And then we are benchmarking that data and saying that here is what an additional 20% looks like. And it goes deeper than that, but we are showing them the key metrics of using the system and exactly how much money they're making as a result of working with the system. And that by itself means that I don't have to look for clients or money anymore, because if I tell people, like, this is how much money you're going to get back if you work with us, then people would be like, how much can I work with you? It's not a matter of, like, how much does it cost. It's like a matter of how much can I do with you. And so that's very exciting. But we are doing soft pitching on Thursday, which is in 2 days from now. But I'm just excited. I want to start calling all my friends right now and just seeing if they'll let me implement it into their bars. But baby steps, one thing at a time. And that's all I got for you today. See you next time. Bye.